In Numbers chapter 23, Joshua is giving his farewell speech, and after reminding the Israelites to remember everything the Lord has done for them in the past and to remember everything that he has promised to do in the future, he says something else. He says, hold on to the Lord your God. Hold fast to the Lord your God as you have up until now. And I can almost picture somebody in the crowd like whispering to somebody next to them. It's like did he forget about the whole golden calf incident? Did he forget about the times that we wanted to kick him or Moses out of leadership? Did he forget about the times that we went off and did our own thing, or the commandments that we broke here or there, or anything like that? Is he forgetting? Is he forgetting those things? Don't remind him. He's on a roll. It's just let him have his moment. but that's what Joshua said. He said, hold fast to the Lord your God as you have up until now. So at least in Joshua's mind, he wasn't holding anything against them. He was acting as if those sins had never taken place. And with good reason. That's how God treats us in Christ. Christmas can be hard on some people because it can be a season of a lot of regrets. It becomes a meaningful time of year when people are trying to celebrate and wanting to celebrate a lot of very wonderful moments, wonderful relationships, and all the best parts of them. But not everyone has wonderful moments to remember. Not everybody has wonderful years around the Christmas tree and wonderful things that they said to one another and wonderful gifts that they gave with love. Those aren't the things that easily come to some people's minds. But God doesn't hold them against you. God doesn't hold them against you. God doesn't beat you up for it. You're forgiven, like Joshua looked at the Israelites that day and treated them as if they had never, never, ever crossed a line or offended God or hurt another person. That's the gift we have in the forgiveness that we have in Christ. You get to look in the mirror and see perfection. You don't need to beat yourself up anymore. And then just always remember, like, our hope when it comes to life, our hope when it comes to faith, our hope when it comes to everything, it's always depended less on how strongly we hold on to God than it has on how strongly God holds on to us. Remember the day that Peter found that out? Jesus was walking toward the disciples on the water, and Peter, after recognizing who it was, he got bold in his faith and he said, Jesus, it's like, you're walking on the water. I want to walk out towards you. And he believed he could do it. And Jesus invited him. He said, yes, come on out, take a step out. And he did. And he walked on top of the water. He walked on top of the water. But then he realized he was walking on top of water. And at least in his mind, he took his focus off of what Jesus had told him he could do. And he started looking at the waves and hearing the wind and thinking about the depths of the water underneath his feet. And he began to sink. But he didn't. Not because Peter's faith was so strong that his faith saved him, but because Jesus reached out his hand and he caught him. He caught him. He saved him. It was just one of many moments that Jesus gave his disciples to remember that, well, we have a great God in whom we can put our faith. One who's already forgiven you, one who loves you, and one who promises he always will. He will always hold fast to you. Always. Rest well tonight, my friends.